Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, J.P. Sears.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Gets under and pops it up. Machado. 1 down. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Geraldo Perdomo, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
That's to third, handled by Machado. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in San Diego, towing the slab in today's game, Eduardo Rodriguez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Troy under this one. Then there's 1 down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
In the air, left field. Gurriel on his way over. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third,
the third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Machado.
That clips the corner. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. The Padres score first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Going away. Sheets wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-0. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That is the inning. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Top of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. And that one lifted in the air, center field. One up, one down.
That is fifth. The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Pushing for more, pushing his luck. The relay to third, in there, he's safe.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One down, runner at third. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Yo one. Popped up left side. Two down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. And a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. And that one upstairs, ball one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Struck him out looking. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Ty France.
25, Ty France.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Close but called a ball. And the count even 1-1. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Grounds one to short. Perdomo on to first. And quickly one away in the second.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Vander Bogarts.
One down. And here comes Sander Bogarts. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Man at first, one away. Gonna count 1-2.
That pitch is out.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Step off, throw to first.
Safe,
Merrill dives back in safely. Next pitch is downstairs. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
This is again 5 in a row.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, one out. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Down low and kicks away. The throw to third. Tag safe. And a wild pitch. And both runners are in scoring position.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
Payoff pitch. In there, sets him down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Luis Campusano in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 on, 2 outs. The 2-1. That's a little bit low.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Up the middle. Oh, a great flip. What a play. Inning over. So they leave them loaded and can't capitalize on the error. We head on down to the top of the third. All tied 1-1. Back here at Petco Park, new inning getting started. Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
On the ground, right side. France takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Number 4, designated hitter, Ketel Marte.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Foul ball. And that's
Inside, ball one.
the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. That ends the inning. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Set for the bottom of the third. So here's the Padres DH, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
Hey!
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Ball one.
The 1-2. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Leadoff man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Yeah, that's fouled off. In the dirt. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Yeah, that's a little bit high. 2-1. Cronenworth aboard here at first with nobody out. Chop back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ground ball left side, could be 2. He flips it to second in time. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
The first baseman, number 25, Don Grant.
That clips the corner.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
In there at the knees. That is strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play. Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Two on, 1 out. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
At the plate, Jackson Merrill.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Just out.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fouled off. He was late. On the ground to short. Perdomo. And that will end the inning. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. Back here in San Diego as we go to the top of the 4th. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And it skips in the dirt. Upstairs. Ball 2. Late swing, foul to the left. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And that one is in for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes X to the plate.
Xander Bogart.
Ball 1 to Bogarts.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-2 on the ground, and that chance handled. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
It's been tough fooling these hitters, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Hey! That's ball 2.
And there's a ball.
3.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And there's ball
Ball
4.
4. That pitch is in.
Tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Go ahead run on base. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Walked his first time.
Ball. That's inside.
This one popped up. Smith settles underneath it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
0-1 down. And there's a foul ball. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that's the 3rd out. On to the top of the 5th we go, all tied 1-1. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
He's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Outside, that's a ball.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Right through there for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now at the plate, Pavin Smith. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. In the air to left center. Sheets has a beat on it, and there's 2 down.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, number 9, Tommy Troy.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Out to short. Bogarts fields it cleanly, and that'll do it. 1 left for Arizona. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the DH for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
Fought off foul.
You know, these Padres need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Good eye right there. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. comes a 3-2. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. Base hit. Here comes Cronenworth around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Check swing. He went. That's strike one. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Activity in the bullpen. Number 67, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Thompson also getting ready.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And a 2-1 on the way. Fouled off left side. Just misses the mark outside the zone. On the outside corner, got him looking. France thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Eduardo Rodriguez is done. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Next offering is outside. up the middle. Perdomo. The flip. There's one. To first. Not in time. And a run scores.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Off the plate, ball
Could
one.
use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Nope.
That one drifts inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for them now.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Two on, one out. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Payoff pitch. The pitch is upstairs, ball 4, and they're loaded.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the 4 count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So digging in, Sungmun Song. Golden opportunity right here. Oh, 1 now. And that is out of play. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The catcher, Luis Campusano.
That's ripped into the outfield. He's got it, and that will end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're through 5. It's the Padres 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ketel Marte.
You know, these D-backs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
High fly ball out towards left center. Sheets on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
It's frustrating for these hitters because they know they're not missing by much, but it's going to take an adjustment to see some changes.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The Padres leading by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Just a slow ground ball this time, and foul ball. He goes down looking. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport.
2 down, nobody on.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. In time, got him.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Well, we go bottom 6. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And a good start to the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
That one fouled off. Tatis gets his lead at first with nobody out. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
Ball, that's in.
Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and now one away.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Here comes Manny Machado. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Aye. Ball.
Close
Ball
one,
2.
doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Just
3.
missed. And Manny gets a piece. Payoff pitch. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ryan Thompson out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
on the mound now, number 67.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Let's go, San Diego.
Quick move to first. Tatis dives back in. Sheets, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Tatis runs. Ball outside. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here in San Diego, we go to the top of the 7th. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Over to first. One out. A key out to start the 7th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Activity in the bullpen for the Padres. Adrian Morejon, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Peralta also throwing.
Ball one.
Out towards right center field. Tatis on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Ildemaro.
Here's the second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Just misses with that one. Tawa waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
3-2 now. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. J.P. Sears will depart. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound. Adrian Morejon.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Swing and a bouncer. Machado tosses to first, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. One left for the Diamondbacks. Score holds. It's 3-1. Set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Movement in the bullpen. Trey Jamison, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 0-1. Chopped left side. Tawa throws to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, number 25, Tom Grant.
This one in the air right field. Carroll makes a nice running catch.
Up next for the Padres,
Jackson
the
Merrill
fielder,
now at the
number
plate.
3, Jackson Merrill.
And first offering is fouled off.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ball.
That misses
Ball
the
three.
zone. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the right-hander's 3-1. That one at triple digits. Three-two. Nice grab. Over to first, and it beats him. What a play. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here at Petco Park, and now the first baseman, Pavin Smith. Base knock right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Late swing, fouled off.
Ball.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Tying run at the plate. Here's a high chopper. Song. On to Bogarts. And they'll just get the one.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Brings it in.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
No, that's low.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. The tying run at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay. Save. He scores, and it's a one-run game.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
This is Corbin Carroll. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one hooked foul. Tying run at second base. And we're in the top of the 8th. Brings it in for the 3rd out. D-backs with a run-scoring double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Back
Arizona,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Trey Jamison.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading up for the Padres, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Comebacker to the mound. Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your
The
first
batter,
out of the
number
ball game.
24, second baseman, Sungmun Song.
He swings and fouls one off. That one to first. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Luis
Next for the Padres, Luis Campusano.
Hey!
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Got him. Right there.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it's just foul. Campusano leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-2 now.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And the 0-2. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for San Diego, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Padres,
now, and on the mound, the closer, Adam Simone. A chance at his first save of the year. Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit.
It's so important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
Yep, that ball
And
went
the
out.
first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike. And a count 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Really great effort behind the plate to recover and complete that out at first. I mean, that ball got pretty far away from him, and he didn't have a ton of time to work with, especially with all that gear on. That's a tough play to pop up, get to the ball, and then fire a strike down to first with the runner going up the line. That's nice work right there.
That one at the knees for a strike. The Padres trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Lifted in the air, right center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
One out man at first. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Known for his late inning heroics. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 0-1. That's a slider for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Outside corner, there's a strike. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Next offering is down low. Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, one out. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. This one in the air right field. And that is foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Arizona with just one out left. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Fouls away the first offering. They're down to their final strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Next one misses. Ball one.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.